Hello guys and welcome to another episode of me screwing up on the Eurex market. Now before we dive in, I just want to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate the support and the messages that I get. Let's dive in. So for a little bit of context today, this was the initial balance on the Boxel, the initial balance on the Bund, and the initial balance on the Euro stocks. Now we broke up to the upside, and I tried a little scalp short, which wasn't video recorded yet. At the open, you see my notes here, short on open. I canceled it because a big order at 16,600 popped right here. These are 190s and also these 800s, 700s on the Bund. So I canceled my order short right here. Let's go look at the other order for a second. Okay, I zoomed in for your pleasure, and here we go. So at the time, let's pause this again for just a second, brief second. We were making these volumes right here. We had this little gap. So we had a lot of buyers here that came in a second. So my thought was, yeah, if they get squeezed out, all these buyers will have to sell out and sell out back into this volume. So I took a short right here. You'll see me get the limit up. Just turn my volume down. And you will see the following thing happen. Price is just going away without me. And this was actually the narrative of the day. So this was, we'll just let it play out. Price is jumping down without me. So I cancel my limit order short because I do think on the second try, this was only a scalp. On the second try, when we come back to the 380s, these buyers will try to defend their position actually, because I don't see any bigger market orders jumping in short here. So I know these guys are staying in their position, letting it go 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks against them. We do have some bigger market orders at 16,300. But those were actually already there. We see no new market orders popping in. So we can actually start maybe assuming that these market orders should be from this side. So what I do is I cancel my market order, wait for price to return, see if we get any buyers up in here. You see me watching, you see me telling myself, okay, this is the place where we now can maybe step along. And that's it. This is just boring price action. Looking at the orders, we see a lot of orders coming in on the Boxel, and we get a little ping algorithm going off right here. Big selling right here, which they cannot keep. So I think, okay, the Bund might go a little bit to the top of the day. So I do think the Boxel can follow, if that makes sense to anyone. I'm trying to explain this as slowly as I can. I am still learning these DOMs and these correlations on the Eurex markets. I don't teach them. I just go with it as I am learning. So this is actually more of a documenting my own learning process right here. If you guys find this interesting, or if you say like, okay, and this is really helping me improve my side of the markets, that I would love to hear that. So we have no fill once again. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 ticks in our direction, which sucks once again, this could be a really nice, profitable day. So those are 3 no fills on the day already, back to back. Now, this starts messing with your head a little bit. So you wanna get it right. And here is, and I will show you guys, because this is honestly what we do. And if you don't show these, I think you're just a lousy kind of trader. I will just pause this for a second and come back to you with the next trade. Okay, here's the next trade. So the idea was very simple. We have here this big player at 600 that will probably be taken out because I assume the number is fake. Here we have the same. We have been front running these guys for about 2-3 times already. And you see the buy side is really getting stronger for now. So I don't think there is gonna be any more big front running in here. So you will see what I do in a minute, because I do think that Bund and Buxel are going up. So I decide to take the trade on both markets. Let's give it a minute to play out. Also, we see that the Euro Stoxx is also at the high of the day. We'll be here in a minute now. We just played the waiting game. So what we see is we see buyers really pushing in here. Bid is firming up. So I take the long here. I take the long right there. Should have waited maybe one tick for the long right here, because I did not have the confirmation here. I am looking to close out this one. Buxel is going straight in my direction, so I think, okay, we are nearing the high of the day. So the Bund might follow, but we get like 1,205 sellers up in here, which makes me kind of like doubt the Bund direction. So you see me thinking out loud. And get my take profits ready. Now I'm panicking because we are 2 ticks against us right now. Managing 2 positions is new for me as well. I see buyers coming in here, so I think, okay, I have a little bit more time to think. This is what this Eurex market actually give you. They give you time to think. They give you time to absorb the information, because it's cool. It really goes a lot slower. But I do think the order flow is a lot cleaner than everything we see on ES these days. I do have a second limit order at 17 00s, but that is a bit higher. So I do see this offer firming up. I'm not really sure anymore of my position right here. I get tagged for a second time, no fill again, so I get out here for a 1 tick winner. Just getting to safety. I'm starting to realize that this is a bad idea as well, because we have no follow through on the buy side. For now, these 172s might be real, and I am lured into a fake position. Now I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks on my name, 5, and I'm waiting to get filled right here, and I don't think I'm getting the fill. And here is where I make another crucial mistake. Once again, I am learning this. And for some reason, I think this is a real order, and I move my stop loss to 1 tick instead of a 2 tick profit. Right now, this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This is $200 of profit, guys, on these 2 contracts that I actually keep on the table. So let's see where I remove my stop. Yeah, I see this big sell side coming in, and for some reason I do think this is a real order, which is actually pretty sucky. And you see it fall down, see them fall down right here, and I market order out instead of using my stop. And I market order out at 600, meaning I only get $40 on this trade, unfortunately. So that is a $50 day instead of a $300 day. And I actually just watched the market for a little while, but that's is it for me. I realized that luck is not on my side for this day. I realized that I had a good day yesterday, and I will just keep my minimal profits on this day and not probe the market any more. This is kind of like, I do have a really good opinion on what happens next, and that is if I play more, the chances of me losing more will be higher as well. So what I do on that point is I close down. I get 3 chased entries, 2 scratches. So I think, okay, that's about it for the day. I did 5 trades, and all 5 are actually pretty sucky entries, pretty sucky follow throughs. So then you got to be real with yourself and say, okay, let's take tomorrow as a new trading day, and let's enjoy today's sunny day at the pool with some barbecue, maybe some family, and don't stress out. Guys, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.